Hello, Shana Bauman here, Usborne Books and More consultant. I would love to take this opportunity to show you a few of Usborne's books related to famous paintings and artwork. If you're like me, you would love your kids to be exposed to this, but you just don't know how to do it, when to do it, that kind of thing. So I am grateful for these Usborne books to help me along the way, because I don't know a whole lot about the artists and their work either. So the first one I wanted to show you is the Usborne Book of Famous Artists. I love this one because I know some popular names, Monet, Renoir, things like that, but this one introduces me and my kids to artists that I've never even heard of. So it's going to give them, let me show you the table of contents, so many different artists that they're going to learn about. Look at that list. So great. And then each one has like a 2-page spread telling about the artist and then shows some of their work. Colorful, look at this. Great pictures here. I love that they're going to learn about their life, how they did their art, what they had to do in that time period, and then gives them some examples of that. Let me see, look at this. El Greco, great spread there. Shows them so many different things. It's got Rembrandt, some popular ones, but then some, like I said, that my kids have not heard of, things I haven't heard of myself. So I love that we can grab this book off the shelf and learn about great art. This is actually what we call a flexi binding. So a cross between a paperback and a hardback. It's great for their hands are not going to tear it up. Usborne Book of Famous Artists. It's one of my favorites. And then another flexi binding is the Usborne Introduction to Art. And this is an internet linked book. And what that means is that you can go to usbornequicklinks.com and find out more about the artists and their paintings and things. It's just a bonus. Things that they couldn't fit in the pages of a book. There might be videos, all different kinds of things there. Safe resources on the internet, which I appreciate, instead of my kids Googling. But this is a really thick book. It shows them all different kinds of things. Let me show you the pages in this one. Once again, goes over a lot of artists' work. But what is so great about this book is it's actually broken up into time periods. So you can see ancient and medieval art, and then there is the Renaissance art, Baroque art, modern art. So it's a really great thing to match up with a timeline, a historical timeline. If they're learning about different things in school, you can show them this book and have them learn about the art and the period in that time. So super great. And just a disclaimer on all of these, I want people to be informed. There may be some nudity in the pictures just by nature of what that popular artist did. In this one, it's pretty limited. I don't see that much, but look at this. I love the pictures and the copy. If you have elementary students and high school students, they are going to enjoy this book just the same. Lots of information. Love the colors, the pages, the way it introduces my kids to all different things. So this is modern world, so it shows them abstract art. So great. Sometimes less is more. Look at that. Tells them all about art. So the Usborne Introduction to Art, a perfect book for teaching your kids all about art and the time periods of art. And next is the Usborne Book of Famous Paintings. This is a hardback book, just $16.99 for this hardback book. Same concept as some of the others. It's going to introduce them to different artists and different pictures. Look at all the people they're going to learn about here. So great. Let me show you the pages of this book. This one goes a little bit more in depth about each artist and some of their pictures. So tons of different things in here, just based on how you want to introduce your kids to that. The Usborne Book of Famous Paintings. I love all of these, and I pull them out and I show my kids all the different things that the books say. So it's nice to have multiple ones in my house with multiple kids too. This one is Art Treasury, and I love this book because in addition to introducing us to the artists and their work, it gives us a project to do to duplicate their work, or at least their style, which is a lot of fun to just be able to expand on what they're learning. So let me show you here an example. So this one, it's the Great Wave, okay, teaches them about that. And then when you flip the page, it shows you how to kind of duplicate that, how to replicate a winter scene here. And then the next page, I'm gonna flip my page, sorry about that, shows them how to do the scene. So neat. So they're getting to recreate, look at this, I love this one. So it goes through Degas' ballerinas. He loved to paint ballerinas. I've seen a lot of his work. And then the next page shows how to do some chalk art with the ballerinas. I just love it. I love that this book lets us expand on what we are talking about. So I do a combination of all of these books and then kind of finish up with a project, which I love. And then lastly, I wanted to show you these famous painting cards. It comes in this box, and I'm making it my goal this year to introduce my kids to famous paintings. And so this is gonna be great. We're gonna pull out a card each morning, go over that famous artists, and then pull out some of these books and look at their artwork. I wanna show you a few of those cards. They come in a pack. This is all the cards. Look at that, awesome. So here is, as we know, the Mona Lisa. So the front is the picture, and then the back gives them some facts about it. How cool is that? Gives them some facts. Let's look at some others. Here's some ballerinas. So there's Degas, dancers in blue, and then it tells them a little bit about it. Isn't that so great? I love it. So each day we can pull out a card. We know this one, huh? This is Team Chapel. And then it tells them a little bit about it. I love that. I love that they are going to get to see all different time periods of art too. All these different cards. Some of these you've seen as a parent. You've maybe seen them in museums and things, but maybe you don't know a whole lot about it. So then the back, you read it and it tells them. They fit right in this box here. So we are going to be doing a big study on artists just because these resources are so great. And what better way to introduce our kids to great artists? So if you would love more information or deciding how to order these or just which one would be best for your family, please follow me at facebook.com/BaumanBookBen and then visit my website at www.baumanbookben.com. Thank you so much.